It's a limo. I wonder if we can see who's inside. It's Mr. McMahon and it's Kane. I have a feeling it's going to be a turbulent night tonight. Before you is one of the greatest superstars in our company. And I want you all to see how strong and talented he is. His opponent for tonight will be Lance Storm. What? This match should be better than the match last Sunday. Haha. This is just cruel, King. Hey everyone, welcome back with Brino Mac. And today we're going to continue our playthrough of WWE Smackdown. Here comes the pain, doing our year 2 of Kane redemption run here, and we're off to a pretty great start. We're already in November, and we're still the the World Heavyweight Champion on Raw, and yeah, I mean, things are going pretty well for us at this point, but we have a dreaded match that we're going to have to deal with at the end of this month that we're going to have to get through. You know, it's going to be a rough one. It's going to be a tight one. But, you know, and first of all, I mean, we got to get through this one here with Lance Storm. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't know why I started looking at the ref. Yeah, I'm going to try and cheat, actually, now that I got the idea for it. Oh, yeah, always in my goddamn way, but now that I'm actually trying to hit this dude, he can't help but freaking, you know, avoid me at all costs. Jeez Louise. I just want to cheat for the sake of it. Oh, well, I guess it is what it is. But yeah, folks, our question of the day today. Was Kane's unmasking successful? Do you guys think it was successful overall? I'm not asking if you liked it him with a mask better or not, but do you think it overall was a successful career transition for him? I would argue yes. I mean, honestly, we all love. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about right there. Always in the goddamn way, but when I actually try and hit him, this moron always manages to frickin', you know, reverse me. It's insanity. Can't stand it. Well, we got our chair shot in. That's what matters. Might have to hit him with 2 finishes here. But yeah, as far as Kane's unmasking goes, I mean, obviously I love Kane as a mask variant much more. But, I mean, of course, when it comes to, you know, his unmasking, obviously he had a pretty big storyline out of it, coming out of it. Ooh, you seen that. Yeah. Lance Storm, you're nothing but a chump. Lance Storm, you're pathetic. There we go. And honestly, he was unmasked for like, what? Somebody please help this poor guy. Look who it is. It's Rikishi. He couldn't remain an idle spectator any longer. And look at Kane running scared. What a coward. He seemed to piss Rikishi off, though. Alright, so yeah, I mean, he was there for a long time, really. Up until 2011, so I think it worked out for him. It prolonged his career, but I feel like Kane always would have been around regardless. You're on the list for the international tour. The fans will be laughing at us. Fortunately, you're not going anywhere because tonight I'm going to kick your ass. God damn, I hate these things where like it's alright, you're feuding with someone, so then you face them backstage every time, you know what I mean? Because we're going to fight them again anyway. And it's not like a minute brawl or something like that. Oh, god damn it. It's not like it's a minute brawl like how it was in, you know, Smackdown 2, where like, you know, 2 guys would come across each other in the hallway and then they'd fight for a minute. So, I don't know. I don't really understand. We're going to face Rikishi a few times, and it's just going to be kind of irritating. But whatever, we'll enjoy it. We'll enjoy the thorough beatdown we give him regardless. But now that I can actually talk about Unmasked Kane and whatnot, I didn't really like him at first. But once again, I think that it did end up being successful. There is a part of me that does like his later look. Not this one, but the one where he had like just the pants and not the shirt. And I don't know. I mean, that was just the one that I grew up with, honestly. So that's probably why I like him still. Even though I think, Attitude Era Masked Kane was, much better. But, he had the storylines. I liked his brief partnership with the Big Show. That was a pretty entertaining tag team that they had there for a very short while. And obviously there was the stuff with Snitsky and Lita and the miscarriage and stuff like that. I can't believe they actually did that again after what happened in the Attitude Era. I mean, it's just, that's sad though. I mean, it was just great. I actually liked Snitsky for a while just because of how stupid he was. It wasn't my fault. Alright, see if we can slam this Joker through the cage. Man, I just realized we haven't done any damage, man. This is going to be a long one, I guess. Really gotta, zero in on him. Oof. Thought that was gonna go through. Let's see here. Let's try another one. Alright, this has gotta work, right? Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Oh! Alright, come on. Come on. We can hit him. We can hit him. We can hit him. God damn it. Alright. Oh no, he reversed it. He reversed it. Oh no. Oh! Oh no, I wanted to. Oh, that's lame. I wanted to be the one to slam him through the cell. God dang it. Wonder if there's a way you could stand on like that one little thin piece in the middle. Well, at least we gotta change the scenery, right? It's the same place we're fighting in, just much smaller, and we got like a cage fence over it. I think this is one of the coolest areas in the game, honestly. But the Here Comes the Pain, I think, probably has the best backstage areas, even though it had like considerably less. There was just so than like the previous two titles, Smackdown, previous three actually, because Smackdown 2, Just Bring It, and then Shut Your Mouth had like these big, gigantic areas you could fight in. It's just unfortunately a lot of the time there just wasn't really much to do in them. So I really like that they lessened the areas but gave you more to do inside of them. And Here Comes the Pain. It's just such a tragedy that there's no reason to me why they would actually get rid of those areas in the SmackDown vs. Raw series, even if they wanted to make a match type around them. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I wonder what the real reasoning for that was. Was it just to get more artificial match types in? Was it, a decision from the WWE? Here comes Rikishi to the ring. What is Rikishi gonna say? Well, I've heard that Rikishi attacked Kane before we came out here for this tour. Well, I wanted to say that I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you guys had to see Kane on this trip out here. I tried to prevent the WWE from being laughed at because of Kane's terrible wrestling. But since Kane is already here, we have to face the music. Sweet chin music? But I have no worries. I will fight against him because I can make the match look a whole lot better. Kane is out here. It looks like Kane can't stand the trash talking. Well, Kane is insulted. Okay, so you're here, Kane. Why don't you choose the type of match we're having tonight? Remember, you should pick an exciting match type because your style bores the crowd to death. So hurry up and choose. Let's see here, let's go with a quick one here. Okay, no problem. That's fine with me. The next match is Kane versus Rikishi. Kane talks the talk, but can he walk the walk? Well, we sense a lot of hatred between these two. What a match it's going to be. I thought you guys said this was up next. Ooh, RVD retaining the belt. Man, that's a top tier match for just a United States Championship. Alright, well, here we go again. We're taking on Rikishi. The Rikisher. Rikishi. Something like that, I don't know. It's pretty cool they still included the UK tours and stuff like that. Seen this really funny meme. I think I showed it in like the post for this. And it just said it was from Scooby-Doo, the second movie, in which like they were trying to frame Fred and make him look bad and make Mr. Yank look bad, so they changed all his words and stuff. So he just said, I think Coolsville sucks. Real pissed off in the camera. And then there was this meme where it's it's him saying that, but instead it's him it's when wrestling fans in America are quieter than the ones who only get to see wrestling like once every 10 years in their hometown in another country and stuff like that. And then the internet wrestling community all just collectively say American wrestling fans suck. So I don't know, I just thought that was really funny. But yeah, nice quick match here, so that way we can move on with the storyline here. The proper storyline of whatever me and Rikishi are planning on doing. The Ultimo Dragon. What the hell is he doing out here? Listen up, King. I share the same feeling as Rikishi. I can't stand you either. But if I run into either one of you, I'm going to kick both of your asses. Who the hell does he think he is? This isn't WCW Ultimo Dragon. Man, what a six-man tag. And we're facing Sean O'Haire. Must be another display of how strong and talented I am. I gotta say though, one thing I'll give Sean O'Haire, that is a really sweet attire. One of the coolest ones I've seen, really. I would have preferred if the front was, you know, the same like purplish color, but as the back, or if they just didn't have a design on the front, but still a pretty cool attire overall. I don't know, you guys, a bonus question of the day, do you guys think Sean O'Haire could have been a big mainstream star? Because I've heard a lot. I think he did really have a really awesome gimmick, especially those opening, you know, those vignettes and stuff that he did, but apparently that took him, like, he just could not, he's just terrible at promos, I guess. Like, he would just get too scared of them, I guess, or whatever. Like, you know, just too many nerves, I should say. Because he would, you know, I guess it took him like forever to be able to get those vignettes down when he was just doing them in general. And then when it became to the live promos, he just wasn't really that good at them. Like I said, it was the nerves once again. But he also did have a very innovative style for his time, especially for a big man such as himself. But so there was a lot working against him. But do you guys think that he could have been, you know, a big star if given the chance and more opportunities? Apparently, according to Maven, like, he talked about him briefly, and I guess he said they would go out to the bars with Sean O'Haire. And I guess, like, Sean O'Haire was somewhat of a shy, like, quiet dude, but, like, I guess he would purposely go out to the bars just to start shit with people, I guess. Which is interesting if it's true. But it's interesting, too, he got paired. I don't know, a lot of people would say that he, wasn't really given the chance, and maybe he wasn't. I can't quite remember how long of an opportunity they really gave him on TV and stuff like that. But he was paired with like Roddy Piper even too, so it does seem like the WWE at one point really were behind him and wanted to do stuff with him. But then again, maybe Vince, you know, after he's seen his promo skills, he just said, that doesn't work for me, brother. Or I guess it would be, that doesn't work for me, pal. That should be the end of this. Alright, let's use this other finisher. Just to deliver the pain. Yeah. Telling you guys, Sean O'Haire wasn't even trying. These rookies need to learn. They're not in my league. This is not what I expected. Oh my goodness, this is some Brian Fury type stuff. Good lord. That was knucking futz. Things are getting a little bit complicated around here. What do you mean? Not just Ultimo, but Rikishi is getting involved in my business now. What the hell do we have to worry about Ultimo? He just randomly came out and said he was gonna start shit with us sometime. I see your problem, Mr. McMahon. I have a good idea. I know exactly how to handle the situation. Okay, tell me. Put all of them in one match and have the title be on the line. I don't like where this is going. If they are all in the same match, then the other guys will have to fight each other as well. This way, it will be a lot easier. I see what you're saying. Well then, it must be a Battle Royal match. Well actually, I have a special match for this occasion. It's called... Oh shit. Looks like we might have to run the gauntlet in the Elimination Chamber, folks. I can't stand Eric Bischoff. He has that usual smile on his face. He's smiling because he has big news, JR. I feel good tonight because I have an extraordinary announcement to make. There will be a title shot at Survivor Series. The United States Championship? The contestants will be Rock, Rikishi, Ultimo, O'Haire, Jim, and last but not least, Kane. You gotta be sure. I made a perfect match to fit this pay-per-view. It is called the Elimination Chamber. Oh lord. It is 36 feet in diameter, 16 feet in height, and over 10 tons of solid steel. The way it works is, at first, 2 randomly selected contestants will start the match in the middle of the ring. 4 other contestants will be confined to locked chambers. Every 5 minutes, one of these chambers will be unlocked at random. If a contestant is pinned or if he taps out, he will be eliminated. The sole survivor will win the match. This will be the most talked about match in the history of this industry. I'm a brilliant man. Did you hear that, King? The match is called the Elimination Chamber. This will definitely be a survival of the fittest. This coolest structure will appear in front of us as Survivor Series. Alright, well, of course we got another match with Rikishi, because why wouldn't we face him for the 10th goddamn time? Getting tired of fighting goddamn Rikishi. So unfortunately... oh boy. Unfortunately, because there literally is no, different... Because unfortunately there's no actual main eventers at this point. We're facing like guys like Ultimo Dragon and Sean O'Haire in the Elimination Chamber match. Not even John Cena either. I'm surprised Rico wasn't a part of this match. Must be on Smackdown. Him and Stevie Richards. But yeah, I moved everybody over to Smackdown, and I don't know why I did this. It was a boneheaded decision. I got the belt off of Kane, so that way I could go to Smackdown, start my career there, and then win the belt over there. And unfortunately, I just forgot. And like this whole time, I've been World Heavyweight Champion, so I just haven't wanted to go to Smackdown at all, because then I would have to actually lose the championship. But if we do end up losing that belt in this match, I'm gonna go to I'm gonna try and transfer to SmackDown. But if I win, I mean, nothing I can really do about it because I wouldn't be able to get a world title match. So. But yeah, that's why like Stone Cold, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, RVD, you know, everybody is over. Batista, who I believe is still the champion, Triple H. You know, everybody is on SmackDown. Golly gee whiz. Alright, let's end with the high flying. There we go. Finally actually got one off. Tired of being a Beano Mac sandwich whenever I want to jump off the top rope. Alright, let's put an end to this one here, folks. Then after this, hopefully the last thing I'll have to deal with is Rikishi in the Elimination Chamber. Yeah. Another victory there, folks. We're just going to taunt this time because I don't want to push my luck here and end up being the one who gets his butt smacked. I don't even know how it works out, really. It must be some like random thing, but I feel like whenever I use a created wrestler, it always ends up where I get my butt kicked instead of the me kicking the other guy's butt. Ultimo Dragon. Alright, so we got another one here. We're gonna go with the mask off again. This should be an easy matchup here. It's too bad. I think the Ultimo Dragon would have been really cool if he was there a few years earlier. But that said, I mean, he was always going to be a guy that WWE wouldn't have used properly anyway. They probably would have just like unmasked him or something stupid like that. And then just had him like in a similar role to Taka Michinoku where he was just a complete joke or something like that. Because I mean that's unfortunately what happened with Taka and Funaki after a while. But I guess in fairness to them, they did somewhat try. They did try with Taka at first, you know. It just didn't really work out too well. And you know, I think the cruiserweights worked for WCW style of presentation, but not the WWE style of presentation at that time. So even if they had all those cruiserweights, you know, and doing all those great matches, I just don't think the WWE audience would have appreciated it as much as the WCW audience. But I don't know. I mean, I can't speak in absolutes, you know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my fat butt. Alright, let's end this one here. No rope break, no rope break, no rope break. Juicy. Chee! Yeah, got another victory. Alright, it's just about time for that demonic structure. Well, the Elimination Chamber match is coming up soon. It will be a grueling contest, but I know you're going to come out on top. Because the man I see now is the great Kane. Alright, so let's go out to dinner. Tonight, we'll have a pre-celebration for your victory at Survivor Series. I know how to show my superstars a good time. Well, alright. I like what I'm hearing. Although, maybe I won't like what I'm hearing after dinner, knowing Vince McMahon. The battle continues. Competition in its purest form. There's no one to save you, O'Hare. That man is as dangerous as a steel chair. He will not let up. Why does King never get any lines? Without any remorse. Some actions can't be forgotten. Only one can be victorious. No words will be needed. Yeah, why does King never get any lines during those pay-per-view vignette things? They do. Oh boy, looks like Smackdown's got the ladder tornado tag. Alright, so does this mean I'm coming in third? Or? So it looks like these two are starting off here. Hopefully he gets rid of Rikishi for me, so that way I just don't have to deal with him. Tired of Rikishi's stank ass. Tired of hearing him complain online all the time too about the Usos. Or I should say WWE about how they use the Usos. I don't know, I gotta say, I've always preferred this chamber design over the new one. Cause I get it, like the chamber, I remember back in the day when like these structures were meant to be like crazy and like dangerous and all and bloody and gory and supposed to be the ultimate. Like people were afraid to step into the Hell in a Cell in the chamber. Nowadays, it's just not the case whatsoever. It's just another match type, unfortunately. That said, though, I used to always collect WWE action figures for Mattel, and I guess I'm not third. And I actually have still in like a box in my like storage shed. I still have the original Mattel Elimination Chamber, and I also have the updated 2016 design as well, where like everything's square for some reason. But yeah, really cool stuff. I used to have like a bunch of displays, but I just don't have room for them anymore. And I don't know, it's been years since I've collected action figures, so. But I still have probably like 10 grand worth of them. Better hope I don't ever get doxxed or anything like that, or else people are going to start robbing my home for toys. But don't worry, I completely ruined the majority of my action figures anyway, because I glued them down, so like now the bombs of their shoes are all messed up, so you know, you'd be able to get maybe like $5 each if you wanted, which wouldn't be a lot considering the kinds that I have. Alright, I like Sean O'Hare thinking outside the box there. Let me show you how it's done though, buddy. Ooh. What the Man, that was a multi-hit there. That was a multi-hit. There's actually one other move I want to do off the top rope too. I don't know if I can swing it though. But we're gonna give it a shot. We gotta give it a shot. It's the Elimination Chamber for God's sake. God's sakes. Oh my God, I can never speak English. For Christ's sakes, it's the Elimination Chamber. Oh, we got him! We got him! That's gotta be it. Oh, he's only in yellow. Oh, Hillbilly, that's Jim. Hillbilly Jim? Good Lord. Oh, I thought he actually had him for a second there. Come on, Hillbilly Jim, let's double team him. No, not me. I love how he's still fighting with his hat on and everything. Yeah, right, you're not gonna get me, pal. Not with that cheap shit. Ooh. Yeah, and this stuff does massive damage when you throw them into the glass. Wait, what the hell? Into the glass. What the hell's going on? Why isn't he going into the glass? Uh-oh. Here's the Rock. Alright, I guess I'll take care of him. Did you guys know? Apparently, I remember because they said this during the match. Apparently, the first time they ever had 6 wrestlers in the Elimination Chamber, all 6 out at one time without anybody being eliminated, was like 2010. It was like the Raw Elimination Chamber match. at the actual, you know, Elimination Chamber event. I mean, that was like 8 years of like, you know, because it's very common to have happen in the WWE game, but that was 8 years of it not happening in real life WWE events. So that's pretty crazy. It's also crazy to think that the Chamber match is over 20 years old. Good lord. But we finally at least got Rikishi's ass out of here. I want these guys to get up so I can grapple them out of here. Yeah, this is always sick. Devastating too. Uh-oh, that could have been bad. Ooh! Man, that was sick! Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. The physics are definitely messed up because, oh, we kicked out. But yeah, the physics are definitely messed up because, like, Ultimo should have done that earlier. And once again, like, I tried throwing Hillbilly Jim into that freaking piece of glass like 6 times. Oh man, that's the annoying part you gotta worry about in multi-man matches. Is you'll be minding your own business and then somebody just comes and attack you for no reason. It was the worst in the Aki games though. Especially, you know, Mercy, there were so many times in Royal Rumbles where you're about to eliminate someone and then some guy just happens to walk over to you and then starts looking at you, so you gotta be careful about what you're doing or else you're gonna get knocked out yourself, or you're about to punch someone out and then you just get hit with a smacked in the back of the head real quick or something stupid like that. Really lame. Nice try, God damn it, I can't do nothing without being attacked again. I'm taking quite a bit of damage, honestly, a lot more than I thought I would. But it's really not good considering the Rock's health right now. Oh, I thought that was me for. I thought that was O'Hare for a second. Oh, god damn it! Got me with that one. What? What? How? I was in yellow. How the hell? Are you serious? Come on, dude. Yeah, that's that was a load of horseshit, I'm not gonna lie. Rock picks up the impressive victory. He is the only survivor in the chamber of mass punishment. It was indeed a steel hell. What a match. Yeah, what a load of crap. There were no friends or allies in this match. After this match, everyone who was in that ring is considered a prolific superstar in my book. Yeah, sure. I can't believe that just happened, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's cool The Rock at least won, I guess, but I don't know, there's something wrong with my controller. It must be the same reason why I can't make anybody tap out. You did a good job, Kane. You were in high gear and Survivor Series was great. By the way, I would like to challenge, I would like you to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. What do you think? Are you okay with that? Nah, I'm gonna transfer to Smackdown after that, man. Yeah, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was just getting old and I can't press the buttons as fast anymore, but I think, you know, it's just something with the button inputs on the emulators or something, and that's why I always tap out. I can't make anybody tap out on any difficulty, and why I just lost in that way with only yellow damage, because I mean, that move doesn't even have a name. But thanks for watching, guys. Check out next week's episode, but above all else, please remember to have a nice day.